Just run everything to default and say done. Alright, maybe that got better. Well, let's find out. At least it looks like my mic is doing something now, so that's a plus. Tom basically throws out his activation, throws down 4-alarm, picks a couple up, and uses crush to grab an I have you now, and it looks like he'll throw that right back with 4-alarm, and we'll see where it goes. So now we've got Justin's turn. He'll activate his 8, and let's see what he does. I mean, Hitko's got a lot of tools to potentially play here. He's got a Yoda's Hut from hand. He doesn't have a good way to search. Like, oh, farm from hand, so I guess he doesn't need to search. Let's say. Alright, so let's play around with the sound a little bit, see if I can. Let's disable. So, how are we doing now for sound? There we go. All right, so we got it to work eventually. The unfortunate side of Streamlabs getting bounced between a few different settings and people is sometimes when you have people who are computer morons like me, doesn't always work right. So Tom activates a bunch, grabs an I have you now with crush, and he must be playing a ton of those because he just keeps getting them. And he's going to put a random card back with 4-alarm. I have no idea what that could possibly have been. And let's see if they just sort of stare at each other. Like, somebody's got to get something out here. I mean, at some point, I think Tom's going to go with his free maul to the site and move a guy over. While I was playing around making all the sound work, I see Justin drop. Do that. Don't do that again. Did he grab a card with it? Yep, he did take advantage, so that's definitely going to make Tom be a little more, as Tom just activates, draws 2, and says, I'm going to save a whole pile of force. I'm sure Justin is not interested in running into Tom's 14-card hand and 27 force. Like, but I don't know what he's going to do here. So he's got Luke. All right, throwing Luke down to Jabba's Palace to stop the Jabba's Palace activation chain, but like, I don't think I don't think Tom's using it anymore. He got his sight he was going to get, and he probably activated the other one by accident. 4-alarm puts a card down. I wonder which one he got. Luke's, like my father, he gets a saber. Nice shot. So, Kiss My Wookiee subscribed for 18 months now. Nicely done. That is a fun way. And Justin gets the hand as well, so he's got a pretty stacked up Luke sitting here, but like, I don't know, you gonna back him up with something, or are you counting on battle tricks to keep you happy? Yeah, that notification was a little bit loud. Did that just make me a whole bunch quieter? Tom throws out Oppressive Enforcement. I think to make his, protect himself, because I've been betting he's running a couple sense cards, and we'll see where that ends up. Tom just cycling with Forlom every turn, so he's cycling before he even activates. Justin's threatening a drain of 4 right now at Jabba's Palace with Luke, Saber, Hand, and Force Master Yoda. That's... Tom apparently didn't get quite what he wanted in his hand, so he's going to force push out of the 27-card force pile. We'll end up with him having 28 to work with this turn, which, in case 27 wasn't enough. Going for the sense with Yoda, and there's Tom throwing down an altar. So I did accurately call. Tom putting out a press of enforcement instead of there's no try meant he was probably rocking his own sense altar a little bit. I think he is still a little worried that this might be some sort of shield busting version, so he's being judicious with his shield pulls. He's just got the grabber and the anti-sense, or the sort of anti-sac shield. He may be running a cold feet as well. There's a Vader or Lord Maul in front of Luke and Yoda. I feel like he's got to have some sort of response there. Okay. Phantom Menace, which is a solid, Maul's going to be defense value 8. Random Battle Droid. Once per turn, target is defense value -3. Well, with them, okay. Random Battle Droid's going to make it so dudes are getting hit. I like that. And Justin throwing out his own anti-sac shield. Wise advice. Count Dooku, which is the power +1 for each Jedi here, and go grab Force Lightning or Force Push. Force Push has already been used, and I don't know if Tom's got a Force Lightning. And there, IG-88 with Riot Gun as well. Ooh, Tom's getting a little spicy here. I mean, he's still got 8 Force to work with too. Like, good lord. So making Luke defense value -3, so that drops him to what, a 4? Yep, because he's -3 and +2. So he doesn't get any extra from the Bionic Hand. The Bionic Hand adds power and immunity. So, I gotta be honest, if he just captures Luke with IG-88 and runs IG-88 to hide, that will be the coolest thing I've seen in a while, and also an amazing thing. All right, so Justin's playing Keep Your Eyes Open. Lost to prevent IG from swinging, prevent Lord Maul from swinging. Tom with the sense. And looks like Justin's trying to decide if he wants to grab that, I think, because I feel like if he had a counter for it, he'd have just snap played it. Does not grab it. Tom draws the 4. He was probably hoping to draw against Luke to capture him. But my guess is with Tom, there's a whole bunch of high destiny in there. So instead, he's going to capture Luke with another 4. And Luke is, I'm sure, going to be captured. Oh, seizing with Lord Maul. Okay, since Phantom Menace is out and Maul's fully immune. That's a solid play. Yoda looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Swinging at Yoda here. There's another sense for a 3. And a We Must Accelerate for a 5. That totals 8, and Justin conceded right there. All right, well, that was an extraordinarily quick game. Mains versus mains, sometimes that does that, and especially with Tom having, 28 Force to work with, just being able to come down with whatever and hit those destinies. Not sure there was much that could have been done differently there. Congratulations to both players, obviously. Congrats to Tom on taking down yet another box tournament. He's putting together quite a collection of these just by winning events, and that's awesome. Like, Tom plays fun decks. Tom plays fun decks well. It's good to see cool stuff happen. So thank you all for watching. Sorry it went so quick. Hopefully you still enjoyed it, and you guys have